Seeing you in this such a great show.
What's happened? I got given a yellow dress and then it all went topsy-turvy.
And you're playing an actress in this film, and you end up having to act for your life in this show, don't you?
I do. I play a really good liar. That's basically it. She is such a fantastic... she's really convincing, and she makes every moment hers, which is what I loved about her. She totally controlled everything that she was in, and that's a really cool character to play.
But we also see kind of times where she's vulnerable and she's really knocked for a six, and she has to think on her feet a lot, which must be quite exciting for you as well.
Well, I think what's wonderful about her is even though she's not from that world, she doesn't know how to do anything, and she doesn't know how to pull out a gun in a snazzy way, and she doesn't know how to roll over cars, and she doesn't know how to fight, and she's kind of thrown into this world where she has to kind of make do with her own skill set, and her own skill set is really impressive, and she makes her own way by just being able to act and lie on the spot, and that was really interesting to play. I didn't have to be smooth or in any way a spy, whereas Alex did that really well.
No, he does, yeah. And I mean, what's great as well, the story, it's set in the 70s, but there's got a real kind of contemporary feel as well. Was that something exciting for you?
Totally. I mean, I think most of the women that I end up finding or choosing, they're all in some way loud or modern, or they have their own views and opinions and they don't mind shouting about them. And I love the fact that I do those roles. And I think, especially with Charlie, that was the exact thing that I loved about her. She told every man that told her not to do something to bugger off, and I loved that.
Can I just ask very quickly, just about the calibre of actors that you're working with? I mean, it gives you such an opportunity.
I blush every time. I don't know how that happened. It's actually because of this lady here, my agent. I don't know how that happened. I'm very, very lucky. I've managed to just go from job to job and be totally impressed by the people that I've got to work with, and I get to learn so much, and I'm sure that at some point it'll all dry out and I won't be able to do that anymore. But I'm hugely appreciative, and I'm totally terrified. I'm not ready for that whatsoever, but I'm ready to meet them all, and I'm so excited.